India's Ministry of Home Affairs has taken cognizance of this issue highlighted by the AIIMS doctors. The government is going to coordinate with the police in many states, and action will be taken against the landlords discriminating against healthcare professionals. But things should not have gotten so far. The situation should not have become so ugly. Why did the doctors and airline crew have to face discrimination? Why are people so insensitive? I'm forced to ask this question tonight. Have we failed in recognizing the contribution of certain professions? Or if I may rephrase, do we only see sacrifices of some professions? Is our definition of a hero very narrow? I came across an article called A New Kind of Patriotism by a political science professor. His name is Mark Lawrence Shard. He points out how the United States has for long equated patriotism with the armed forces. Come to think of it, the situation is not very different here in India. It goes without saying, the men and women in uniform are making immense sacrifices for our country. They're away from their families, they're risking their lives, they're guarding our borders, and we all appreciate their service to the nation. But why have we as a society failed to look beyond the sacrifices at the border? The coronavirus that we are dealing with cannot be shot down. This virus cannot be bombed. And yet, there are some people who are fighting it. Who are these people? How are they doing it? These are doctors and nurses who are spending days at a stretch in hospitals. These are caregivers who are risking their health to help those battling the pandemic. These are teachers who are restructuring lesson plans to make home learning a little easier for the students. These are milkmen, these are sanitation workers, food delivery agents who are serving us in times of crisis just so that our life in quarantine is easier. When will we recognize their sacrifice? The doctors, the nurses, the flight crew, all of them have families too. And they too have been suddenly thrown into an extraordinary situation. None of us signed up for this coronavirus crisis, but all of us have to fight it. There are some people standing at the front line of this battle for us. They may not be donning a uniform, they may not have ropes or medals, but that does not make their contribution any less heroic. Let us respect their courage and sacrifice. Let's not limit our notions of patriotism. Think about it.